Welcome to another edition of 42 Straight Years In. On my crackhead update, I met a lady, she homeless. I see her all the time over on Carolyn when I go to Louisiana Fried Chicken. And she had asked me for $2. After I finished this update, man, I really felt sorry that I didn't give that lady the $2. It just was the manner that she approached me in. That's why I didn't give it to her. Well, anyway, this lady's name is Carolyn. And she had 3 kids. She left from home alone to go to the store to buy a beer. Now, while she was at the store, the house caught on fire and killed all 3 kids, young kids. She had never been left alone. And they indicted her for injury to a child, and she served 20 flat years in prison. Now she crazy than a road lizard, talking to herself. I was listening to the conversation that she was having with herself. She was talking to a kid from listening to her conversation. And a lot of people suffer from organic issues. And the sad part about it is she get a crazy check every month, but she has a payee, one of her family members. They don't give this lady a dime, and she sleep on the streets. But she get $844 every month, and ain't got a quarter. Don't give her food, don't give her nothing. That's some sad shit. Now later on, I gotta go visit Lion Willie, see how he's doing. Then I'm gonna head over to Carol and see if I can find her. She always be over there by Louisiana Fried Chicken. I don't give a damn if this lady buy crack. I don't care what she buy. I'm gonna bless her game. I'm gonna get her a motel. I'm gonna pay for 5 days, and I'm gonna give her some money. Even though she's on the streets and she used drugs, everybody can't handle pressure. I've seen so many people break, and this lady here just couldn't handle her 3 kids burning up. But she knows she the cause of their death. She'd have never left them young kids alone. That's my crackhead update. Y'all know what it is. Get your motherfucking shanks out and let's get ready to ride. Yeah, on my new car purchase, man, I drove all the way to McKinney. Man, I wanted that Audi. It is so beautiful. Man, it's a beautiful car. The paint on it, man, it's beautiful. Man, when I got to this dealership and they saw that I was an old ass dude and was willing to spend some money, man, them sorry fuckers jacked that price up another $6,000 on me. First they went up $1,000. Well, can you afford to pay $1,000 more? So I pulled out my throw it in the bag card and threw it on the table. I said, here you go. I said, man, y'all holding me up for another $1,000? Here you go. They said, no. They went in there and talked. Yeah, that's what we need there. Then he come back out of, man, we need $3,000 more, man. I'm looking at him. Then they said, wait, let's go check. Let me go talk to the manager. He come back again. Man, really, we need $6,500 more, man. That's what we need right there. And we got a deal. I said, man, let me go smoke me a cigarette. I went outside and thought about that. I said, man, these motherfuckers trying to fuck me with no grease. Fuck that car, man. So I'm talking to some more dealers, and I'm just gonna sit back and be patient and wait till after Christmas next week. Take my time over the holidays and the weekend, and I'm dealing with a lot of more car dealers online to get me a better deal, because they try to scrape the fuck over me. And after I drove back to Dallas, I got a call from the manager at the car dealership, and this sucker said, where you at now? I said, I'm about 5 minutes from home. He said, well, I think we can work out a better deal than what we offered you. I said, well, what's the better deal? He never said. He never said anything. I was saying, you think I'm crazy? I done drove all the way from McKinney. You think I'm gonna drive all the way back in all that fucking traffic? And on my way to McKinney, they had one accident on 75 North. Coming back 75 South, 2 accidents. Traffic bumper to bump on that motherfucker. And everybody trying to do 80 miles an hour, just steady weaving in out of it, jumping in front of you, no signal light. Man, I'm not finna wrestle with that bullshit. So, but I'm gonna get me a new car. I'm gonna find me some dealer that's willing to make some money, and we gonna work it out. I got one. We got all the financial shit worked out, and I'm gonna see how that go. You know, but everybody always thinking want to be wealthy. Most people just want to really pay their fucking bills, man. That's what I wanted. When I didn't have a damn thing, I used to think about, I said, man, if I can only get me enough resources where I can pay my bills, I can go in a grocery store and shop, I ain't worried about the prices, I can get me fairly decent clothes, get me a nice car to drive, make sure I make my insurance payment, and I'll be good. That's what I really wanted. I didn't know I was going to be able to surpass that, but I just wanted the basic shit. That's all I was trying to do, just obtain the basic shit. You know, most people don't want to sacrifice and live within their budget. That's why your ass be in the hole all the time. As soon as you start making $2 or $3 extra per hour, you want to go upgrade your vehicle. Instead of keeping the same vehicle until you can accumulate some fucking money. You don't want to wait. As soon as you get a raise or get a job, you immediately go get in debt. But America is a debt-ridden society. Most people live on debt and credit. You know, my credit score is low as hell because I don't use credit. I use cash. So I got a low-ass fucking credit score. You know, a rich man stays rich by living like he's poor. I hear people be saying, you got so much money, why you don't drive this? Well, I've had the occasion to meet quite a few millionaires. And a guy who really helped me out, he's on the list, Texas, on the list, Forbes richest Texans. This man got $800 fucking million. And he don't drive no Bentley. He don't even have one. But he got $800 million. And where my buddy over in Forney, I can understand him. He wanted to live a life of luxury from spending all them years incarcerated. Now he got the Lambo. He got a Bentley. He got a Bentley and he got a new Vet, C8. But I know a lot of other ones, they drive a regular vehicle. But he got $1 million in his bank account. He live in a home that's paid for. Everybody don't spurge their money. You know, me, at my age, ain't need me trying to save. I'm too fucking old. So I spurge on a lot of luxury items because I ain't never had no fucking luxury items in my whole fucking life. And I ain't got no kids or nothing to worry about. And my old lady was with me when I ain't have a damn thing. When I met her, I barely had a fucking place to live. And she stayed with me all this time. So automatically, but she don't necessarily need me for no money because she got money her damn self, got a hell of a paying job. She makes 6 figures on her fucking job. She don't need me for no money. But she stuck with me when I didn't have shit. The car I got out there now, that's how I got it. She paid cash for it. Cash. We ain't got no payments. But I had to sacrifice. As I would get some money, I'd upgrade my clothes. As I get a little more money, I would upgrade. Then I upgrade my hat collection. Now I got top of the line. I had top of the line at first. I had all dogs and Stetsons. Now I got Worth and Worth. And I got some Lures. Kevin and James. His hat started $400. That's what they started. You know, a rich man stays rich by living like he's poor. And a poor man stays poor by living like he's rich. Unless you live below your means for years, you'll never make it to that level. If you're not willing to sacrifice, you ain't gonna never go no fucking where. When a person say he's struggling, basically, that's on you. You can't continuously work a labor job all your life and think you're supposed to make $30 an hour being a laborer because you don't have a skill set. While you working that bullshit job, upgrade your skill set. Then you'll upgrade your paycheck. But if you don't have a skill set, these people not gonna pay you just for showing up. They not gonna pay you for showing up. You got to be able to produce and have a skill set. A carpenter, a bricklayer, a welder, a plumber, electrician, a machinist, all these people make double or triple what a damn labor make. That's all you can have is labor skills or a forklift operator. Shit, you ain't gonna have no money. That should be understood why you always in a low paying ass fucking job. You ain't gonna never have money. Like me, I got started in the lecture circuit. Man, it's money in that circuit. That's why I'm able to accumulate all the stuff I'm accumulating. What I get paid for a lecture, that's what some people make in a whole year. And I work for myself now. I ain't got to answer to nobody but myself. That's the way I wanted it. I tried the job market all them fucking years in prison. Man, that fucked me up. I just could not deal with it. I had good fucking jobs and lost every fucking one of them. And know I need that job to survive. But I had to bring my old format back. Man, I was just uncomfortable trying to redo YouTube. To hell with it. I might have to appeal this video. I had to appeal all the rest of them. Sometimes it take them a week to answer. To tell me whether it's suitable for ads or not. But we're going to ride this damn thing out. We're going to ride it till the wheels fall off. Yeah, people would say what they would do if they was in a Texas prison back then, where other states' prison was just like Texas. Arkansas, just like Texas. Inmate guards, slave labor. Louisiana is still like that at Angola. They work like a Hebrew slave. Mississippi, same way. You gonna work there. Ain't no inmates laying up. Your ass going to work. And that's how Texas was. Now, a person want to know about a Texas prison, all I got to do is read the Ruiz versus Estelle lawsuit. Now, he don't put a lot of the violence in that federal court opinion. But you can read through the lines and can tell it was no nice situation. Because those wardens had control of your day-to-day living. The prison warden controlled it. They didn't have all these deputy directors and all this shit they got now. They didn't have none of that bullshit. They had one director. That was it. And he didn't give a damn long as they producing crops and producing income for the state and it was self-supporting. He didn't give a fuck about no inmates being brutalized. They didn't give a shit about that. Nothing was said about that. They've been doing that shit for 100 years in Texas up until that federal judge intervened. 100 fucking years they was running a prison just like that. And I would talk to Mr. Forbes. I think he came to prison in 56. Can you imagine what that shit was like in 56? Then he said, man, he was at an all-black prison. It don't even exist no more. It's called Blue Ridge. It was over by the Central Unit, which no longer exists. It's in Sugar Land. These prisons don't even exist no more. They lived in wooden barracks, not no concrete brick and mortar prison. They lived in wooden barracks. And they worked it 7 days a week. On Sunday, Saturday, every day was a work day. 7 days a week. No days off. That's the kind of work they did. So he had it harder than what I thought was hard. He done had it way harder. And I ain't never seen him complain and whine, and he didn't even commit the damn crime. I ain't never heard this man complain. He'll talk about his case to me, because he don't talk to that many people. I see him sit there for days and never say a word to one inmate. Not one motherfucking word. He don't say nothing. He sit there working on his woodcraft, building them boats, stage coaches, and all type of shit. He was good with woodworking. That was his hustle. He sit there and drink his home brew, and smoke his cigar, and look at TV. And work on his stuff a little while, look at TV, or he got a newspaper reading it. He didn't fuck with no other inmate. He just saw me. He wanted to impart some of his wisdom to another guy. And I caught his eye. He could see that I was a little different from the rest of them guys. I had money on my account. I ain't have to sit at the gambling table all night to try to hustle me some damn True Blue cookies and Maxwell House coffee. I had money on my account, and I didn't even drink coffee, and I didn't smoke cigarettes. I didn't do none of that. I ain't had no fucking habits at all. And he'd see me all the time, or he'd hear guys talking, because I stayed in a fight in the fields all the goddamn time. I'd be in some type of fight all the time. You come by, you see me standing in Red Ryder's office. They didn't even give disciplinary for fighting, but they would give me disciplinary. They didn't give guys disciplinary for fighting. Fighting, you could fight any fucking time you wanted to, but I would get a disciplinary. So he'd see I didn't never complain about it. I just take my licks. Well, I thought, just the way the system is, I got to roll with it the way it is. I ain't never thought it was going to be a Holiday Inn in this motherfucker. I always thought it was going to be hard. I learned that from the guys in the Dallas County Jail. It's a hard fucking environment. Ain't nothing easy about it. And it's dangerous as hell. Any man that is capable of killing your ass anytime he chooses, ain't a damn thing you can do to stop it. You can't even stop it. You gotta turn your back. You gotta go to sleep. You gotta go in the shower and put shampoo or soap on your damn head, and they would attack your ass. So I didn't have to engage in the bullshit. I didn't deal in the fat butt boy shit. After I talked to him, this man been locked up all of Europe. He ain't fuck with no fucking fat butt boy. He don't do no shit. He used to tell me, say, man, they take your strength away. You start fucking with them motherfuckers, you're going to be weak as hell, mentally and physically. And I saw that later years, I would see that. What I learned from that man helped me down the line. I didn't never know when I was going to get out because I'm serving life. I didn't know I was going to be incarcerated that fucking long. But being truthful, I always thought I would get killed in prison. Because I had the fucking nuts. I didn't know nothing about how to deal with other people and how to read situations. Hell, I didn't know how to do that. I was too fucking young. But I had the nuts. I didn't give a fuck about going no solitary. I didn't care about none of that bullshit. Didn't care about it. So that gave me the upper hand on a lot of guys. And solitary was a hard son of a bitch. Most guys did not want to go to that motherfucker. I got used to it because I went so damn many times. Well, anyway, we was working out in the fields one day, and we done got all the crops in. Once they get all the crops in, they take you to work. It's 14,000 acres, man. They can find some fucking work at the Ramsey Plantation. There's plenty of fucking fields at that motherfucker, and pastures and fence lines. Oh, they got plenty of goddamn work for you to do. And we were just out really just bullshitting. They keeping the inmates busy. And we was working by one of the fat butt boy squads. One hole, we was by them working. Captain Bad rolled up, chewing on his goddamn cigar. That Captain crazy, boy, he is crazy than a son, bitch. You don't get no empathy from Captain Bad. He ain't got none for no inmate. None whatsoever. He ain't got no empathy for your ass. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. You don't get no empathy from him. He ain't got the name Captain Bad being a nice guy. This motherfucker ain't nice at all. His brother was a warden, Turner. Bad name is Turner. We was working by the Fat Butt Boy Squad, and it's a little old white guy over there working. Man, he looked just like a little old pretty white girl. That's how he looked. He looked young as fuck. So Bad rolled up. He don't know how to work. Man, his back is bent over. He chopping like a mother. We just chopping grass. We flat weed. Guy been in Texas prison know what flat weed is. Well, that's what we doing. And they really ain't driving us, because we done got all the fucking crops in. There's some more shit over in the garden, but they got a garden squad to take care of that. Only time we go over to the garden is when they actually get behind and getting reddish and collard greens and fucking carrots. They any type of food crop, they had it at Ramsey. You name it, they got it. Well, anyway, he rolled up on this little young white guy. He said, "You suck dicks?" The little guy stopped working. He said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir." He said, "That big?" He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "That big?" "Yes, sir." He said, "That big?" He said, "Yes, sir." "That's a fucking nigger dick, you son of a bitch." Bad was just in a playful mood, because we all bust out laughing. Bad is so goddamn crazy. This man, anything come out of this motherfucking mouth. So everybody laughing like a son bitch. He little guy working, he's so scared of scared Bad gonna ride up on him, go to kicking him and hitting him, and take one of them whips and whoop the shit out of him. Boy, he's shaking like a motherfucker. Bad ain't gonna, he just fucking with him. But he was scared to death. Because Bad is an unpredictable son of a bitch. The majority of the time, he don't do no talking. He back that shit up with violence. That's my video for today. I'll do another one Christmas Day. I gotta go check online with it, and I'm gonna go up by Louisiana Fried Chicken and see if I can find Carolyn. And I'm gonna take her to over on Henderson and Knox to the Quinta Inn and pay for her 5 days so she can enjoy Christmas. I got me a Christmas meal from Whole Foods. I didn't feel like cooking this year. It feed four, it cost you $84 with taxes. Get the turkey, the dressing, the gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, and an orange and a cranberry sauce. And I went and got a bottle of champagne. And so far, me and my old lady gonna be at home. But the plans might change. But I didn't feel like cooking. I cooked for Thanksgiving. That's fuck it, I'm gonna go buy it. Y'all know what it is. Keep your shanks ready. It's close to Christmas. They looking crazy. Want to call everybody dusty, but they got on a struggle wig and broke as the 10 Commandments, but you supposed to be dusty. The only way they eat is with an EBT card, but you dusty. That's a damn shame. Y'all support me over on Patreon. Like and subscribe. And I thank you for watching.